Hey guys, Kenny here. I'm here to read a statement from Ben, also known as Ujama Flipper, about John Dorn, also known as John Paul Dorn and Jonathan Paul Dorn, his two YouTube channels. So here it is. Okay, good evening or good morning, depending on when you view this video in relation to the orientation of the Earth as it spins on its own axis, traveling majestically around the solar system like a blue ball of lovely space things. I am reading to you a statement on behalf of the whole YouTube community about how they feel about the departure of one of its most celebrated intellectuals, John Paul Dorn. Some of us were shocked to hear that he had closed both of his YouTube accounts. Some of us were even moved to tears, but most of us didn't even realize, as he hadn't given us any warning, which was probably a good idea, because if he had given warning, we would probably have mounted a massive campaign to get him to stay. John Paul Dorn has meant so much to this community, especially to the likes of Coughlin616 and Mendham and Varia Blast. Those three vloggers in particular have personally contacted me to tell me that they are struggling with the news of John Paul Dorn's departure so much that they are considering a three-way suicide pact. They plan to use the auto-asphyxiation method so that they can at least have one last burst of pleasure as they remember the good times that John Paul Dorn gave them all. Mr. Dorn was not just a great intellectual who helped to plug the Gulf oil leak, but he was also the finest comedian that YouTube has ever known, as well as a master of the abstract theatrical arts. Though only a handful of people ever got to see it, John Paul Dorn uploaded what was perhaps the world's most deep and meaningful finger theater videos known to man and beast, and we hope that if he ever returns, John Dorn would devote his entire channel to dramatic reenactments of current affairs through the medium of finger theater. It will probably come as no surprise to any of you that John Paul Dorn's favorite YouTuber, apart from me, point to your own face for 3 seconds with your finger very close to your forehead is Ujama Flipper. Not only did John find Ujama Flipper to be the most intelligent man in England, but also the sexiest. Unfortunately, when John Paul Porn sent Ujama Flipper some special photographs, Ujama did not return the favor, and it left John feeling cold. Some have speculated that the real reason for John's departure, but I am here to set the record straight. John did not leave YouTube because Ujama spurned his romantic advances. In closing, we would like to make it clear that John Paul Dorn in no way is implicated in the criminal activities undertaken by the former YouTube user, a hit a wall of assholes, despite his close and confidential links to him. We love you, John Paul Dorn, more than you will ever know. So, that's the statement that Ben wanted me to read, and I hope you all enjoyed that. Okay, so stay cool and roll out to the movies. Bye.